Very tough. Very, very tough to focus on football after what we just learned. Was there a way to add prospects in the 2K10? Yes, so technically there's a draft class option. So I don't know if they would have properly edited that or not. Not entirely sure. I love that an EA game changer decided to play a 12-year-old game made by 2K over EA's most recent game. Well, you know. I don't think any Walmart's currently 24/7 because of the pandemic. I mean, that makes sense to me. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited for the possibility of us getting modern day rosters on 2K10, or like I said, the custom rosters of okay, Fabian Brunstrom's not going to be a 90 potential anymore because we know he didn't pan out. That said, to NCAA, we're out on 4-star kicker Tommy Williams. There's no way that's going to happen. We are in first for Travis Walker, though. Minden, Louisiana. And we'll shit-talk Wisconsin a whole bunch. And we'll shit-talk Wisconsin a whole bunch. Beautiful. Tony Jones, we're in second for. I think we're out. He is scheduled for a visit we could schedule him for a visit. I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're out on Tony Jones. I think Georgia just has too much of a push, so we won't waste our time. Sanders, we're in first for. Good stuff. Let's see what we got. Shit talk USC. And shit talk USC on stability. Williams, we're in first for, and he's ready to schedule a visit. Get him down the road when we play New Mexico State. And shit talk Texas on coach stability. So yeah, there could be some very exciting things coming up in the world of 2K10. Shit talk Boise on coach stability and on academic prestige. Let's see, Scott Webb we're in third for. I think we're out. Go ahead and remove him. Walker, we're in first for. Don't have this guy scouted out at all. Coach stability, shit talk Stanford. Playing time, wow, he'd play a lot at Stanford, huh? Oh boy. Let's just find out how much you care about playing time, and the answer is that you don't. Charles Berg, we're in the running for this guy. See what we got. Playing time, shit talk USC. Academic prestige, I can shit talk Ohio State. And coaching stability, shit talk USC. That is a huge difference maker. Lovely. Gonzalez. We're in the running for this guy too. Shit talk Oregon on academic prestige. Shit talk them on coaching stability. We'll just go prospect choice from there. It's not too bad. Gilmore, we're in first for. Our recruitment class looked pretty good. Academic prestige didn't help much. What about stability? Big win. There's so many subways for a small town. Whether I am home or here, which is basically home, I have a choice of a subway, regardless. I have not been to the subway in Girlfriend 24's town. Soon to be my town. Dagwoods. I've never had Dagwoods. I will say I wish Girlfriend 24 had a Firehouse subs, although I don't, because Firehouse is fucking delicious and I would be fat as fuck if there was a Firehouse subs here, let me tell you. I am already up there, according to some definitions. But yeah, maybe just a Canada thing, probably. Can't say I heard of a Dagwoods, even when I was in Vancouver. There are Five Guys. I have never eaten at Five Guys. Just the opportunities never come up. Like all the big name brand fucking sandwich shops, I've like never eaten at. Must be a Montreal thing. Well, fuck Dagwoods. If I go to Montreal, I'm going to Eastside Mario's and getting me the home loaf. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Gotta get the home loaf at Eastside Mario's. Girlfriend 24 is closer to Canada than I am in terms of my current residence, so I don't know. I might get a chance sooner rather than later to experience the home loaf, and I'm fucking pumped. We've been memeing Eastside Mario's for like 3 years. It's gotta happen eventually. We are in first for Josh Whitaker. There's no need when you have Amados. I used to... Ho! We got our first dude! Josh Whitaker. Welcome, Mr. Whitaker. Beautiful. We got a 4-star wide receiver. He's 5'11", so speed option or slot option. But hello, Mr. Whitaker. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He says, fuck LSU. I'm going to Massachusetts. Speaking of Amados, I had an Amados in my town, and it got run out by Domino's and Pizza Hut, unfortunately. Jason Anthony, I don't know if I made my promises to you, so we'll waste 3 more hours on you. Indeed, I hadn't made the promises. At least not all of them. That is fantastic that we already got a wide receiver recruit, though. That takes a lot of pressure off of us moving forward. I can talk a lot of shit about NC State. We're definitely in the running for that guy. Still upset I didn't get to eat at a Tim Hortons when I was in Michigan. I have a Tim Hortons in this town, too. It's right down the road from a Dunkin' Donuts. A tremendous amount of options. It's a beautiful thing. Although I'm not a coffee drinker, so it doesn't make too much of a difference to me if I'm being honest. It's just a matter of what do I prefer. Like, honestly, if I were to go to Dunkin', it would probably be for the sake of like a bagel. But if I were going to go, I think Tim's knocks the muffin department out of the park. Tim Hortons, at least this Tim Hortons, kicks the shit out of Dunkin' when it comes to blueberry muffins, and that is the way to my heart. It's a good fucking blueberry muffin. Maybe not even when we see NCAA games next gen. I agree. Jason Brown, we're probably out for. I don't know if I offered this dude any promises. Then again, I got 3 hours left here. Let me talk to this guy really quickly. I can schedule him for a visit, but let's be honest, we're probably out on this guy. Some lazy guy. Love that name, though. Take it easy, buddy. We'll catch you later. All I crave is Amato's Italian all-dress chips. Can of Moxie. Despite being from Maine, I'm not a fan of Moxie. I'm sorry. I have a friend who lives in the town that it's made in. Trey Lance. I was in first for you once upon a time. And then Michigan State said fuck off. So, sorry, Trey, you're out of here. There's 5 guys a half an hour for me. How did I not know this son? You're a horrible person? Steve Foster. I don't think we're going to be able to get this guy. Yeah, probably not. Raising Cane's I've never been to either. I've heard of it at least. We're probably out on Foster. Alright, so we only have 18 players on the board right now. So now's about time that we go back and take a look at other people. So Michael Walker, let's scout you out really quickly. All dressed chips, though, are fantastic. Big fan of all dressed, big fan of ketchup chips, too. I will say your fucking Smarties are bullshit. We have this discussion every once in a while. Canadian Smarties are bullshit. Fucking knockoff M&Ms. Your Rockets are what are called Smarties in the US, and they're much better that way. Fucking Canadian Smarties shouldn't even exist. Alright, let's see. I think we were down around the 60s. 72 seemed to be a bit familiar. 78, okay. So in terms of needs... Again, wide receiver, D-line. Again, we don't really need running backs at all. An athlete, you can never really go wrong. So Bobby Dixon, welcome aboard. Defensive end in Omar Oliver. Robert Mason. Actually, really quickly with Dixon. I think we can make that happen. Oliver, we're too far gone. He's going to Michigan State. Moxie's an acquired taste. Fair enough. That I agree with. Ryan Brigham. Another athlete, Josh Andrews. Wide receiver in Andre Holland. Defensive end, Marcus Bowser. Wide receiver, Woodard. Corner, we don't really need. A guard. Why not? Although he's in the top 3 stage. He's definitely going to Penn State. Quarterback, Lawrence Robinson. Why not? We could use another quarterback, maybe. We don't need that dude. Another athlete, Nate Larson. Now where's Steve here? Leon Jones. We could use you. Chandler's gone. Mark Tanner. Can look at you. Joe Burgess. Harvey Hollis. Matt Oliver. If that were out of the top 100, Ronnie Marshall. Austin Kimbrough. Austin Jackson's in the top 3. That's probably not going to happen. No, he's going to Tennessee. Derek Johnson. That's it. So at this point, we could probably start scouting out steals if we really wanted to. But let's see what we can do here. We got 2:20 left. To be honest, at this stage, I can just start calling for an hour and just start immediately offering scholarships to see how much ground we can make up. Austin Kimbrough. What do you think, guys? Place your bets. Who wants to have fortune favor the bold and say that we're going to get a player to auto-commit? There's no fucking way it's going to happen, but it would be hilarious. No. I've seen A&Ws in the States. Never been to one, though. Shout out to the root beer. Root beer, the only soda I can tolerate at this stage of my life. 196 point offer to Joe Burgess. Mark Tanner. What do we got for old Mark Tanner? Leon Jones. Fort Hood. Let's see, we have an hour left. How many dudes? Oh boy, there's still a lot of dudes to talk to. Nate Larson. School's in the running, huh? Lawrence Robinson. Not too bad of an offer. Woodard, what do we got for you? Finally got an Arby's in Brooklyn. No offense, gotta believe, but going to an Arby's in Brooklyn, I don't know. That just doesn't sound like an experience I want to go to, but that's because going to New York, it's just like, this is not the city for me. Like, I have no problem saying, like, I'm just like, holy shit, this fucking city is intimidating as shit. Like, it really is. Like, that is one of those places, man, where it's like, I just don't think if you were born in an environment like that, you're like, woof. I don't know, some people are like, fuck yeah, and then other people like me where I'm like, I'll stick to my smaller main town, thank you. Swiss Chalet. I've never eaten there. Fun fact, the first time I ever heard Swiss Chalet mentioned was on the Steve Dangle podcast, and they said it so fast, I thought they were saying Swish LA, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Just a little fun fact about Toog not understanding Canada. Goodness. I am excited to play this game because it's always addicting, but there is so much potential now for NHL 2K10 that I just can't get over. I cannot get over this. I am so excited for what this could be. As long as it doesn't take me 3 hours to try and figure it out again. Who remembers that stream where I spent 2.5 hours trying to get a roster file to update and it ended up not even being good? It's all-time rosters. Well, you know what's funny? All-time rosters don't really intrigue me all that much. I don't know what it is, but just the idea of all-time rosters never really did much for me. I'd always just rather go back to a specific year. Really. I don't know what it is. It's like, oh, well, Ray Bork can play with Zdeno Chara. I'm like, eh. Alright, so of course we know that we got Whitaker. Oh, goat it, man. If that roster works for 2K10, that's a YouTube video and a very successful one at that to talk about it. Gotta believe that's true. New York is a food town I'm definitely interested in. Alright, so before we play Georgia Tech, let's see what we got here. In terms of the highest rated dudes. So, Travis Walker, we're still in first for. I mean, Deeds, I have all dress chips all the time. Well, not all the time, because I try not to pack on the fucking pounds, but I do partake in all dress chips. It's not an impossible thing to find in the U.S. NHL 21's alumni roster. Yeah, Smoot, honestly, I gotta be honest. I feel like NHL's poor job with the alumni rosters is part of what ruined the appeal for me. As unfair as that might be, I feel like that's honestly a factor. Gotta believe, fair enough. Another girlfriend and I talked about it, because she's only been to New York as well. She played a concert there. She hasn't been back since, so who knows? Maybe in the future that'll be a thing. You know? Alright, Petey, you know you want to sign here. What about Coffee Crisp? Of course Coffee Crisp is a thing. Are you kidding me? Apparently a minor issue with Max Domi being on the wrong team. Oh, for the updated roster on 2K10, Pyro? Fair enough. Come on, Pete, you don't want to go to Navy. Berg, we're in second for dead heat with USC. Let's go. Spend 3 hours. That's clearly in first. See, this is where I have to wonder if trying to do something else other than talking shit would pan out, but should be on CGA, not Montreal. Fair enough. Michael Walker, we're in first for. Updated rosters do about Vegas. I imagine it puts them on a created team. That would just be my presumption. So we're in second for Aaron Ward. We are neck and neck. Just stay away from Times Square. Yeah, I mean that's the kind of obvious one, right? See, the good thing is, gotta believe for me, is I'm literally from a tourist town. So like tips and tricks like that, I'm like, I'm at least experienced enough to know that, right? You always avoid the fucking go-to areas that everyone tries to hit up. Let's see, Leon Jones. I gotta see if we can close the gap off of the promises. Let's see what we can do for Leon here. Color me intrigued. I will not color you at all. Pyro, yeah, you're not wrong. It's just there's literally nothing I can do about it right now. It's literally it's not worth potentially waking up the girlfriend trying to track down a USB stick at 3 in the morning. It's just not worth it. That would be very fucking selfish of me. So, like I said, if I was home, I'd be able to make it work, but I'll just ask her or send her a text in case I fall asleep before she wakes up, just to say, hey, do you have a USB stick? Robert Mason we haven't talked to at all. Ohio State's not 100% sold. We gotta go 4 hours for this guy. See if we can make up ground for one Robert Mason. And I still love this game too, but I mean if you want to say like, hey, over the next month is it gonna be nothing but like NHL 2K10 and NCAA instead of NHL, there might be a chance of that. We'll see. Rob at Walmart. I mean, I have no problem paying for a fucking USB stick. I just have to wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna get out to the post office tomorrow anyway. Gotta send my grandmother a thank you card. She sent me a happy birthday card, dog. Send one back. Life lesson for you kids out there. If you have family members that send you cards for holidays or your birthday, fucking send one back. It's the number one, it's the right thing to do, and you have no idea how much they'll appreciate it. Always send one back. How to be a good family member. Brought to you by Tugi24. Send a card back. Always. Digital space like USB are mad cheap. I mean, again, I have like 3 USB sticks at home, but I'm like, oh, I have no reason to bring these to the girlfriends at all. Turns out I did have a reason. I just didn't know it at the time. So, but again, if, hesitant to say it, but if a house works out, then obviously I'll be moving my stuff closer. Because your boy's really got no, nothing tying him down to his old place, whereas obviously the girlfriend's job as a teacher, it's like, well, makes more sense in the short term to be like, hey, I'll move that way, we'll make this work. Johnson, Robinson, we still got to talk to as well for 3 hours to get the promises out there for him. Yeah, we don't really have anybody that we're targeting specifically right now. It's just we're the best options that we can get. I think Marshall's new as well. Yeah. Birmingham, Michigan. No, there was a Birmingham in Michigan. Let's see. Tanner. I can read. My comprehension skills are good. You are a ass if you're judging me right now. Let's see. Fountain, we're in first 4. He had a C for the visit. Academic prestige. Get a sway in there. That didn't work. And shit on Wisconsin. At all times, shit on Wisconsin. Justice. Sweet David Justice. Just scheduled for that visit against New Mexico. And shit talk Boise State. Beautiful. Yeah, see, Pyro, that's why I'm nervous, because I'm like, oh boy, these might not work. You know. We'll see. We'll find out by tomorrow. I said I might need to take a break or two from NHL 21, for a day, or, a day or two break from NHL 21, and needless to say, if I can get updated rosters on 2K10, that is a game changer. The song's a bop and a half. I wish it was Danny Tanner or DJ Tanner. If it was Stephanie Tanner, I'd be a little bit concerned. He goes into the dorm and sees the bed, and he's like, is this bed made of wood? There you go. There's my Full House references for you. You're welcome. Fucking love that show. God, Full House was so good. Alright, let's scout the top-rated dudes, see who's actually still good. So Mr. Berg. Let's talk to you for half an hour now. That's what I was going to say. Jesus, 79 overall. Full House was great. It really was. It might have been my my favorite show in that style. Gotta believe. Good on you. Of course, my favorite episode was Joey and The Wall. I think it was The Wall, right? His rival goalie in Beer League. It was The Wall or something like that. It was beautiful. Unlike Marcus Bowser, who's very disappointing. Yeah, Pyro, I gotta be honest, I should have checked in the pretzel sooner. There was a lot of lost potential of not uploading literally everything I've ever done on Twitch, but what are you gonna do? Georgia Tech. This should be a win. Their rush offense is amazing, so stop the run. And offensively, run the ball. Although not, like, drastically. Because their pass defense is pretty good. This is going to be a pretty tough game against Georgia Tech. So, in terms of the defense, we are like all in on run defense. We're going to be pretty aggressive too. And then for the offense, again, we got to run the ball, but not by a crazy amount. So we do have a pretty good pass defense. Well, let's see what we got. It's another team where I'm not just going to sim it. It's a tough opponent. If we win this, we could get back on track after dropping 2 out of 3 of our tough opposition games against ranked opponents. We'll see what we got. We shall see what we have. Love TJF or James Full House Family Matters. I mean, Family Matters is a classic too, but I'm trying to think of those other shows like Full House. I'm gonna type in shows like Full House because there's a show that I just can't think of. Like, I never watched like Growing Pains or Family Ties. I mean, I guess Boy Meets World would be pretty close to it, but yeah, man, Full House was the show. I never really watched Step by Step either. Against with. Wind's not too crazy. We'll Belichick it and kick first. All right, boys, let's see what you can do. Through the first quarter we go. And it will be 3-0 Georgia Tech. 6-3. Not bad. Did we miss another point after? I don't know what the hell happened there. It says the extra point was good, but it's 6-3. I don't understand what just happened. Okay, there we go. Now it's 7-3. 14-3. 14-6 at the half. Not bad. A tough team like Georgia Tech, and we are leading the way right now. Through the third. 14 all. Oh boy. That was a rough third quarter. We're tied at 14. Come on, boys. Into the fourth. 21-14. Let's go. 4-yard rushing touchdown from Butler. Force the punt away. Interception thrown. Georgia Tech ties it. 2:05 to go. Can the boys win it? Is the question. Can the boys win this? That is the question. Hand off to Butler up the middle. Pick up a 4. Not bad. And we're running the hurry up. Let's go, boys. You got this. Win this. Prove yourselves. It was a horrible third quarter for us. Man in motion. Play action. Throw out to the right. Easy first down. Great play. Great play. Stops the clock. All we need is a field goal. Never let them get the ball back, Grant. Prove yourself as a man. Do not be messed with. Another man in motion. Snap again. Grant's going to throw on 1st and 10 over the middle. Caught. Pick up a 6. Man, we are crushing them on the hurry up right now. Let's go. I like it. From the shotgun. Empty backfield. Man in motion again. There's the snap. Grant, good protection. Grant looking to go. He's going to get absolutely destroyed. He fumbled. And UMass holds on to it. Holy shit. We're 6 for 10 on 3rd down. We nearly lost the ball. Oh boy. Come on, Grant. You got to find somebody open. Come on. Yes, out to the right. Good check down. First down. Let's go. Whew. Good job, boys. Fuck you, Buzz. You and your stupid ass eyes. The hell even are you? Nightmare, that's what.
From the 49-yard line, it's first down.
56 seconds, boys. You're at the 50. Come on. Come on. Grant, empty backfield on 1st down. He's taken off. He's taken off. Pickup of 7. And our first time out with 51 to go. Good old Daryl Grant. Again, empty backfield. Come on, Grant. Let's go. Find somebody. Find somebody. He's trying to take off again. He finds space. First down for Grant. And he slides at the 26. What a play for Daryl Grant. The Cam Newton clone.
First down. Under a minute left in the game.
Here we go again. Come on, Grant. Find somebody. He's taking off again. He's taking off again, and he slides to glory. That mascot's what's in science field called God's little fucky wuckies. Makes sense. Smoot, did you think I'd repeat it? Did you think I'd repeat it? False start on the offense? No, encroachment. Yeah, no, we'll take that. Thank you. Kind of leg does your kicker have? Good enough that he can't excuse missing this. If he were to miss from here, I think I'd turn him into our punter. There was no excuse for him to miss from here. Good option play, first down. There's a flag, though. That was a great option play. Holding on the offense. Okay. Tony Bright 10-yard penalty.
You've probably heard it said that
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Play. It's just not called. I don't think it's really that prevalent, but you can get away with it sometimes.
Coach Stash is not pleased.
From
27 seconds,
line,
1 timeout.
It's 2nd down.
Man in motion again. Grant looking, throws over the middle. Touchdown, UMass!
Pass play for the touchdown.
Let's go! Who needs a field goal kicker? Wide open. Wide open on the play. Here we go. The kickoff's returned for 23 yards. 12 seconds here. 12 seconds, 3 timeouts for Georgia Tech. Are we on the verge of going on 3-2 on the season again? Losses to Texas and Michigan. Throw out to the left, knocked loose. Come on. 8 seconds away. No miracle for Georgia Tech, boys. No miracle. Come on. Stop them.
Down, 10 yards to go.
Shut them down. Interesting formation. Quick throw over the middle is caught. He's down. 5 seconds to go.
Georgia Tech just took their first time out.
5 seconds to go. This is it. 1 Hail Mary.
Here on 3rd down.
They're 9 of 16 on 3rd down. 1 Hail Mary to decide it. Here they go. Pressure coming. Ball's out. Intercepted. UMass with a big, big win at this stage of the season. We beat Georgia Tech. 28-21, the Road Warriors. Again, only losing to Texas and Michigan. This team. And we kept it close against those 2 teams as well. Watch this dot. Wide open. Fantastic. That is a huge win that could help turn around our season and hopefully have us jump UConn. That needs to be the legacy of these seniors that are still here. We need to get ahead of UConn. This has to be the year. With this new and improved O-line, this fantastic defense in a lot of ways, I think it might just be that. Ryan Butler, player of the game.
For UMass.
Not bad.
Gives them early momentum. Their season record climbs to
Bad
3-2.
at all.
And for Georgia Tech, they fall to 3-2 on the season.
Damn right.
That's going to wrap up this game of NCAA Football 13. For Kirk Herbstreit, Aaron Andrews, and Reese Davis, Brad Nessler.
We almost lost it too because of that fumble. We got so lucky. So lucky. These replays are so screwy, dude. So screwy. What a win, though. And right here, the interception at the end.
The biscuit.
FJ, that guy, dropping the old gifted sub. Shout out to Big Business 45. Getting that lovely gifted sub. Thank you for that, man. I do appreciate it. Again, how I wish I could skip these without the risk of the game freezing, but I can't. It is what it is. There we go. It is official. 28-21. Grant, 16-28, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, sacked twice. Still had a really good rating. And Butler, 2 touchdowns in that game. Adams, 2 touchdown for he and Sims. Tom Adams had a great game, though. And the O-line, it was Bennett and Montgomery to allow the sacks. And then defensively, 7 tackles for Carr. Sacks from Holman and Bailey, and the pick at the end from Daryl Moore, the junior. Never had to give Wilkinson a shot. He was 4 for 4 on the extra point options. We're up to 3-2 now on the year. Very good. Very, very, very good. Very happy with that outcome. Very happy with that outcome. How could you not be? Again, I don't know if we'll finish this year as a ranked opponent. We'll pretty much have to run the table from this point to do it. But who knows? Again, we got votes. Earlier this season, we head down to take on the Ragin' Cajun. Because who wouldn't want to play the Ragin' Cajun, you know? pick off 2K10 off of eBay, or did I get it used? I think I got it off of Amazon. 99% sure I got it off of Amazon like 2 or 3 years ago. Look at my, let's see, can I look at my all-time orders? 2018? It must have been 2018 because I got a bunch of the hockey games ordered here. I got it on December 24th, 2018 off of Amazon for a grand total of $6.05. $6.05 for what is, at this point, for my money, the greatest hockey game of all time. $6.05. Unbelievable. It was $206 with $3.99 shipping and handling. Crazy, 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 huh? Oh, the big stretch. The big stretch. There was a point where after my 2K10 video dropped, you know, the most viewed video in the history of the YouTube channel, there was you could see dips on or spikes on eBay and Amazon in terms of the price of the game. Oh wow, okay, we should be able to sim from the menu against Lafayette. They have a much better rush offense. Been having loads of fun with it. 2K6 is a pretty solid game as well. The goalie mode though was weird as fuck. Like I know it's like, hey, there's Turco in goalie mode, but still. So let's see, we're gonna pass ball, and well, actually, it's gonna be shut down, run, and pass ball be our strategy for this week. And again, if we can't beat this team, I don't know what to say. So shut down, run, we'll do the same thing there. And again, we're going to pass the ball a little bit more this week. Danny Briere might be the best player in the world. Dude, even in 2K10, Danny Briere is still sick. It's one of the benefits of using Philly. At for our highest rated dudes. So Walker, the gem, we're in first for. And we'll dedicate 2 weeks to him. Shit talk, Notre Dame. Wherever we can. Very, very good. Just waiting for Travis Walker to sign. Berg, we're now in first for. Shit talk USC wherever I can. Again, being able to shit talk on coach stability is so big for us. Sanders we're in first for, the pride of Cleveland. Him in that New Mexico State game, and then coach stability. Good stuff there. Petey Williams, we're still in second. It's a really close race with us and Navy. Definitely not giving up on this guy. Definitely not giving up. Keep trash talking wherever we can. Jones, we're in third for. Definitely in the running for this dude still. Schedule him for that visit. Coach stability, shit talk Texas A&M. Academic prestige, and shit talk Oklahoma State. It's a big win. Madden 21 was my first Madden since 16. The difference in gameplay is almost negligible. You're not wrong. Now, I still play Madden. I still enjoy Madden. I mean, we played the shit out of it when it first comes out, and then obviously we end up taking a break. That's just, you know, how things go. Like, I can still enjoy Madden, but I mean, yeah, there's no denying in terms of improvements. There really haven't been that many over the years. Pretty disappointing. I mean, there's a reason why people like Soft Drink TV can put out videos kind of like I do with 2K10, but with him mainly being like, hey, here's all the shit that was in older Maddens, and here's all the shit we don't have now. And obviously those videos do incredibly well because people are pissed. Like, how could this shit be in Madden in 2005? Like, with all the licensed coordinators and shit, but it's not in, you know, in the game now, so. Unfortunately, EA really do themselves no favors in a lot of ways. And it's sad and frustrating. You know, they call a spade a spade. Let's talk some more trash about Oregon. Beautiful. Let's see, Scott, we're now in first for. Keep shit talking stability at least. Burgess, we're in second for. Same with FIFA. Granted, I've always been more into FIFA and NHL than Madden, but every few from 12 to 19, I got fed up. Yeah, you're not wrong to feel that way either. Again, as someone who plays a shitload of FIFA every year, it's frustrating. The career mode's finally gotten on the right track after years of them not giving a fuck. But unfortunately, their complete lack of care when it comes to pro clubs is incredibly frustrating. Even then, they added in features this year to pro clubs, but they're fucking broken, and all year they've had a chance to fix it, and they haven't even tried. So literally one of their big new features this year for FIFA Pro Clubs is adding in the ability to do your customized settings, like you have the option to do in Career Mode or Ultimate Team, and it's broken. Like, literally the lobby right now in Pro Clubs is broken, where you can't actually choose the formation that you want to use. It's completely fucked. It is completely fucked. It's unbelievable, really. It's absolutely unbelievable that it's that bad. I had no 4 when you started to be a pro mode. They were able to assign you. That was no 4, Jake. In fairness, I gotta be a nerd about that. That was Madden 06 that they first added that, but I completely agree. That was my favorite version of Superstar mode. Is literally you get to say, oh, well, my mom was a fucking Olympic sprinter and my dad's a scientist, so I'm good at these things. It was just fucking, it was so stupid, but it was so fun. So fun. I actually do have those games. I nearly brought them with me, but I'm like, I'm never really going to have time to play them on stream. So I didn't bother. But yeah, don't be surprised if I play the old Madden Superstar mode at some point. Because those games were pretty damn fun. Those modes were pretty damn fun. Don't understand how they take things out for new games. For the next gen when in theory this game should have gotten better. I mean, Pyro kind of hit the nail on the head. Like, it is kind of a lazy saying at this point, but the problem is EA have done nothing to dispel that reputation of take things out to be able to put them back in and use them as a box feature later on. You know, I mean, EA has literally done themselves no favors in terms of dispelling that rumor, that that's basically what they do. And the more it coincidentally happens, the more it looks like the truth. Jake, like I said, it's nothing you said wrong. It's just I know you put Madden 04, and I'm like, it's 06, and I have to be a dick and say it was 06. So it's all good. Austin Kimbrough, we are definitely out on. Remember the broken mess that was 15? I do! Fun fact, I still don't think the gameplay for NHL 15 Next Gen was that bad. It's just literally everything else about that game was completely broken. 1000% broken. Let's see, Derek Good. I mean, show when they had GM Connected. I love GM Connected as well. We've talked about that a lot too over the years. Again, my biggest complaint, I think everyone's biggest complaint with GM Connected, were the menus were way too slow and not responsive enough. And it's like, if the problem was like, oh, well, not enough people were, you know, even making it through a season. Yeah, I wonder why. It's because the menus were shit. The navigation was horrible. It's like, obviously, people weren't finishing their modes. I did. I still have the achievement. I wonder if I can look at it. I know I still have the achievement from, like, I think NHL 13? It might be 14 here. Acquire $50 million for Be a Pro. A lot of Be a Pro stuff, because I guess I was grinding that mode. Achieve legendary status and be a GM. I'm intrigued to see. It might have been the, here, let me check 13. Might have been 13 instead. Yeah, see, participate and win the Stanley Cup in GM Connected. This is when I was a part of a different league, not NHL Gamer, but all the people in the league ran it. I was the Ducks. I remember I was the Ducks, and yeah, I won that GM Connected league, like legit against 30 other people, or 29 other people. And it was a blast. The problem is it took forever to do because the menus are so fucking slow. I think we're going to be out on Jason Anthony here. Jason Woodard. And still talk to you. We're still in the running here. to make those promises. So yeah, I was a big fan. Honestly, the gameplay in 15 is better than 21. I agree, to be honest. Again, I think progressively throughout the years, unfortunately, the gameplay has dipped in a lot of aspects. Unfortunately. Like, really throughout a decent amount of the 360 generation and into the Xbox One generation. In terms of what I prefer in hockey games, which I think is obvious what I prefer when you watch me play 2K10, we just kept getting further and further away from that type of gameplay. Which I understand why. I understand the vision. I just don't think the execution's there. And it hasn't exactly worked out, I think, as well as they were aiming for. Bobby Dixon we're definitely out for. Madden 05 is really good. There are certain things about the gameplay that haven't aged incredibly well. I will say that. But it is still a pretty solid game. Yeah, there's certain things about the gameplay that are a little bit rough for modern standards with Madden 05. Alright, back to the top. Let's see who we can scout out here. Leon Jones. Custom Office that they took out of season mode. Oh, good old Office Quest in NHL 04. One of my favorite things I think we ever did on stream was just going through a franchise mode on NHL 04 just to get the best office possible. Pretty sweet. A lot of fun. Let's see, and then Burgess will scout for 40 minutes. Lucky could be a gem. Alright, it's not too shabby in terms of the recruitment targets here. I think I at least want to sim this game against Lafayette. Again, they are 3-1, but this should be a massacre in our favor before we head out to California. 44-13, that's what I'm talking about, boys. That is what I am talking about. You love to see it. Out of the things you love to see, that is one of them. Let me tell you. So, a fantastic victory for us there. Good stuff indeed. Very happy with that. And we'll see what the results of our recruitment might be, but we probably won't be live too much longer. Got some stuff to attend to, some sleep to get. But tonight was fun, man. Tonight was a lot of fun, and what it could mean for 2K10 in the future now is even more interesting. So I'm pretty excited for what this could be. Possible Walmart run. Not right now. I'll do it later. I'll do it later for sure. That'll be fun. Some things to attend to, USB stick. I mean, probably, but again, tomorrow. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the girlfriend has one. I can't afford to go rummaging through things and potentially wake her up. So I'm pretty sure it's in the, we have a spare desk in the bedroom, and I'm pretty sure that's where that USB stick happens to be. So we're up to 4-2 now on the season. Again, our only 2 losses to very tough opponents. Top 25 polls, Alabama's still number 1. We are back to receiving votes. 86 votes. If we keep up our winning ways, we could definitely make it back into the voting contention. And in terms of the conference standings, we are ahead of UConn. So right now, we are in control of our own destiny here. Absolutely. We are in control of our own destiny right now to win this conference for the first time and maybe finish the season as a ranked team. Again, we get to play Cal next. And in terms of scouting here, we have lost out on a couple of people to commitments, but we still have some stuff to attend to. But we're in first for a vast majority of these players right now, which is a really good sign, especially if we could get Travis Walker. That would help out a lot. But with that, I think we wind things down. A bit of a shorter NCAA run tonight because we got very caught up on 2K10.